Hey guys, so I'm here finishing up my makeup and getting ready for my day. But I did just want to talk about this whole Adam Levine thing that I'm seeing popping up everywhere. And I just think that, oh my god, like, he is wrong on so many effing levels. Adam Levine, he's so effing wrong on so many levels. And I feel so bad for his wife that this young girl has come out. She's like an IG model, whatever. She's come out saying on a TikTok that pretty much Adam Levine and her have been in a relationship, well, had an affair for like a year. And I guess they stopped talking and everything. But then he messaged her asking her if he would be able to use her name to name the child of his and his wife, Sumner. He wants to name one of his children the name of the mistress of whom he cheated on his wife with for over a year. How fucked, the audacity, the literal audacity. And it's really sad because it's like, now who knows if his wife is Bahiti, I don't even know how to pronounce her name, but she was a Victoria's Secret model. And who even knows if she knew about this situation, and this could be something that's completely blindsided her. She's got like, what, 3 kids with him. And now she's having to find out via TikTok that her man was in the DMs of this IG model asking to name their child her name. The disrespect. Like, I would feel like you literally don't give a flying fuck about me or this family. It's the disrespect that comes across with that. Not only do you have an affair, but you're going to try to name one of our children the names of the person with whom you cheated on me with. Like, you're fucking foul, Adam. You're foul. You're fucking foul. Like, he's so foul for that. Like, when you think about it, and I don't know. And it's scary, the ones that are typically like, oh, I love my family, I'm so involved, I love them so much. Like, he even had them like in a music video, I think, her and one of the babies, like, and then they're the ones doing all the fucking shit behind the scenes. And it's like, like, it makes it really hard for you to trust in a relationship because shit like this happens all the time to, like, the most beautiful women, like, in the industry. Shakira, Beyonce, Halle Berry, Katy Perry. Well, I don't know if Katy Perry got, cheated on, but I do remember watching her, special that came out in theaters, and she had to get on stage right after Russell Brand had literally was like, yeah, I want a divorce. That was so sad. But anyway, strong women, beautiful women that have been cheated on by men, and it's like, nobody is safe out here. Nobody is safe. Like, it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable that he would go ahead and try to think that that's okay to do. I feel like that's a sense, like, your ego is so huge. You think you are such hot shit that you can do whatever it is in life and it doesn't fucking matter. You're going to do that to your wife and your family like that. There's, like, not even, like, if I were his wife, I'd be like, there's no conversation we need to have. And then prior to, like, in January, apparently the girl was on TikTok, like, dropping hints about it. She was like, sometimes, I just lay and laugh about how funny my life is, And apparently the only reason why she came out with it is because she told, like, one of her friends and, like, the messages or whatever, and then that friend was trying to sell it to, like, a tabloid or whatnot, so she went ahead and exposed herself. And then the other part of this is that she was saying that she felt manipulated, she was young, like the whole power struggle thing. And so a lot of people are divided on that because it's like, okay, we know when you take vows with somebody, you get married, those vows are between you and that person, your spouse, right? And so you owe your spouse, being the person that you're in the relationship with, you owe them to be faithful and all the other things that come along with marriage. And that the outside entities aren't responsible for keeping that marriage intact. So if you're cheating, you're married, you're cheating, that woman with whom you're cheating on your wife with is not responsible, because it is the man or woman or whatever, however the situation is, who's married, their responsibility, because they are the ones that took the vow with the other person. I get that. Like, I completely get that. And there's been situations where, you know, men cheat and the other woman is completely unaware that he has a whole wife and family or a whole other girlfriend, and the guy is living a whole separate life and this, that, and another. It happens all the time. And like, she's just as caught off guard as like the wife is. Like, that's certainly happens. And I don't think that is, I don't think that's the fault of the mistress or the wife, because they're completely blindsided. They didn't know, and it was the responsibility of the husband to make sure that he took his vow seriously, which he didn't. But in this situation, people are saying, oh, like, she wasn't that young. How was she manipulated? She knew that he was married. Like, how did you not know Adam Levine was married? So that it kind of making it seem like she knew, so she kind of has some involvement in this. And I mean, I see both sides. I just ultimately feel like when you're in a relationship with somebody, and is it a shitty thing to do? Yes, for you to sit there and be involved in a married man with a married man when you know that he is married, and you're just like, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna do this shit anyway. Is that fucked up? Yes. Are you gonna get your karma for that shit? Yes. But I feel as if the blame is on the person who is in the marriage and who took the vows. You know, you're still fucked up. You're going to get your karma because you fucking knew. But the onus should be on the husband or whoever the party was that was married. So, like, I mean, I see both sides, like Chanel, like Rich Luck says. But it's just an all-around shitty situation, and the hell that his wife is experiencing right now, going through all of this, has got to be otherworldly. First of all, it's in the public eye. If she had no inkling or clue about this, and she's going about her life as usual, she has her kids, taking care of kids, and all of a sudden, bam, on some random day, this TikTok video comes out about your man DMing some young chick, and she's saying that she had an affair with your man for a year, and then now you're trying to connect all the dots of, you know, when the time frame was and when this was happening, and everything seems like a lie. That it's so depressing and sad, and like, it makes you so angry, because it's like, god damn, is anything real? Is anything fucking real? No, it's not. Like, at that point, it's not. Nothing is fucking real. Like, it's just such a sad situation, and I feel so bad for her. I feel so bad for her. Even if, like, she already knew and they had, like, hashed things out and whatnot and, like, talked about it, still having it brought up to the public and people are talking about it, and this young chick is, like, showing her name and her face and whatnot and showing all the messages, it becomes even more real, and, like, more people know. So either way, it's just embarrassing. And then if she really didn't know at all, to just find it out in this manner is so fucking foul. It's foul, and Adam needs to be ashamed of himself. And I hope that his wife takes him for every fucking thing he has. Like, scrape the bottom of the barrel with that shit, honey. Because he fucked up. And that's not like a fuck up, like, I made a mistake. No. You had a relationship with this woman and then went back and tried to name your child her name. And then your wife would have never known. And then you're sitting there calling your child the name of your fucking mistress, which, first of all, how creepy is that? Why are you trying to, like, people can say, oh, he just liked the name. Oh, he liked the spelling of the name. But you know where that name comes from. Would you not feel ill naming your child that and calling them that when you know that that's your mistress? And then you're just going to call your child that, running around with your wife. You're sitting there drinking wine and shit. And you're like, oh, little Sumner, come here. Whole time Sumner is the name of your fucking mistress. And your wife has no clue. Just the fuck. I hope she takes him for everything he fucking has. Every fucking cent. Like, oh my gosh, she better go get Laura Wassner. Get Laura Wassner's number. Because Laura will fucking do it. Handle the fucking shit. Because that is foolish. That is just shows you have no concern for her feelings, no concern for her health. Who knows that they were, using protection during this whole fucking ordeal? Like, god damn, man. Just fucked. And it is hard to trust and love in relationships because this happens. And like a lot of people are like, oh, you always like, in cheating and stuff, women always want to just talk about the men. And it's like, yeah, it goes both ways. But why, when we're talking about a situation like this, men are always like, well, women do it too. It's like, yeah, we already know that. But in this situation, we're talking about what this man did. Okay? We know either sex can be shitty. We know either sex can cheat. Like, we know that. But in this situation, we're talking about what this man did to this woman. Period. And it was fucked up. It was fucked up. So I hope that she is somewhere. I would say like somewhere with her kids, but at this point I don't feel like I could ever like be in the mind frame to like be around my kids and be able to function in a normal way and care for them. I would need to go somewhere into complete seclusion for a while to get my shit together and then come out rocking and rolling and going scorched earth on his ass. This is deserved of going scorched earth. Y'all remember when Laura Wassner said that that's what Amber wanted to do to Johnny? That she didn't want to keep it private like she so-called said, and she wanted to just go scorched earth over some bullshit and fucking lies? No. This, honey, Adam Levine's wife, and I'm sorry I keep saying Adam Levine's wife just because I don't know how to pronounce her name and I don't want to screw it up. Very beautiful girl. This is what you go scorched earth with. This is, I would be in a fucking, I'm vindictive and it's sad. Everybody has their fucking thing, so I'm vindictive. I would be in a fucking press conference. I would be doing all the fucking interviews. All his dirty laundry would be out there like, oh my God, I would be, how fucking dare you, Adam? How goddamn dare you? God, it's so sad. But anyway, I need to get out of here, get my way to work. It's very early. I guess this is what I'm doing. I actually wanted to put some, where's my, shoot. I wanted to put a little bit of blush on, and I am not like a makeup expert or anything, but I kind of just use like this e.l.f. kind of putty blush. Comes like that, and I like dip my brush in there and do it like, I like it across my nose and like on my cheeks. Just give myself some color. I feel like I'm already late. I don't even know what time it is. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 7:04 a.m.
7:04. Yeah, I should have been gone about 4 minutes ago. But here I am still doing my blush. I haven't packed up my bag, haven't put my shoes on, but it's whatever. At least I'm up and I'm moving, you know? Shoot. Last day in the office, well, not last day, but tomorrow I work from home, so I don't have to do all this foolishness. Ugh. And then also, like, once I get home and settled and stuff, later after work, I want to talk about the Meghan Markle and the funeral stuff. Just because now it's over, it's now Wednesday, like, it's not deemed disrespectful or anything like that, but there's like a lot of pictures I want to look at that I've seen. Of course, people are still ragging on Meghan and Harry. Of course, she had like the singular tear come down and people were like, oh my God, actress of the universe. Like, the girl can't do anything. Literally, she can't do anything. Then there was this picture, well, there was a picture and video we'll go over of, I believe it was like after the funeral, and Harry and Meghan were like getting in the car to go, and you see Harry get in the car, he sits down and he's just like, oh my God, that was so much. And Meghan's face looks like she's like trying to hold back tears and not like release all the emotions they felt over the past 10 fucking days. I wonder if they're back in Cali now at this point. Because I can imagine That whole ordeal over 10 days being the most draining situation in the world. You're around all these people who literally detest you, are watching your every freaking move. Like, if you move like this, that's a problem. If you move like that, that's a problem. If you if you take too big of a sigh, that's a problem. It's like, do you understand how much stress that would put a person under, that like their every fucking move is followed and an issue? Like, I wouldn't be able to function. I would not be able to function. So we'll go over some stuff later to see what's going on with Meghan and Harry, but I am quite sure that they are happy to be done with this whole ordeal with the Queen being buried. However, we still have the coronation, so yeah, we'll see how that goes, because are they coming back for that? Are they going to be invited to that? If they're not invited, what a slight that would be. But then they don't want to be involved, so like, who fucking knows what's going to happen in this new era of King Charles III? Like, how is he about to run this shit? What's about to happen? What are they going to do with fucking Andrew? Like, what are they going to do? The Queen is gone. The matriarch, the woman who made it all fucking happen, like, she's gone now. And now this new generation and King Charles, they have to pick up the pieces and figure out how they're going to move forward. And I've already seen like the royals, they have their social media and stuff, but I feel like I've seen more, or maybe it's because I didn't follow them before, but I feel like I've seen the Princess and Prince of Wales, their socials, be a lot more active. And maybe that's just because like they're out doing stuff more, but I do see them their socials being a lot more active. So maybe they'll go like that route to make themselves more personable or like relatable and this, that, and the other. To kind of show the human side to them. I don't know. But the way of the world is social media now, as we know. As we truly know. Social media can build you up and ruin your fucking life all at the same time. So like, yeah, they're gonna have to be careful with that and what they put out there. But we'll get into that later. I've got to get out the door. I'm super late, but oh well, it is what it is. It's so crazy because like my manager will like ask me, I like that light right there. My manager will come in. She's like, good morning, how are you? And I'm like, good morning, I'm here, because quite honestly, you don't want to hear how I am. I know that. You just care that I'm here. So forego how the fuck I'm going, because you don't really want to know the answer to how I'm doing. I'm not doing well, bitch. No, let me stop. But I'm just like, I'm here. And she's like, ha ha ha. Yeah, because that's all y'all fucking care about anyway, is that we're here sitting at your desk in your chair so that you guys can watch us 24/7, do whatever the hell it is that we are doing that I could clearly do from home. Anyway, rant over. I'll see you guys a little bit later. I gotta get out the door. I'll see you guys. Bye. Okay, y'all. So I am finally back home. It has been quite a day. Sorry, let me fix this. It's been quite a day. I can't even stand to be in the light right now, quite honestly, so we're gonna do this in the dark. But I wanted to really just take a toke before we got into this, because I'm gonna round off this whole Adam Levine situation, because I'm still fucking heated about that. So there's new developments, and Adam has spoken. He can go fuck himself. Like, really, there are no words for what he has done. And I'm sure it's like, oh, I made a mistake, and it's a mistake. It's always a mistake. But when you do things over and over and over again, like I'm about to fucking show you, that's not a mistake. That's a conscious choice, and you simply didn't give a fuck, and you thought you were gonna get away with it. And you did, for a long time. But that shit always comes back around, and now the world knows you as the cheater, pumpkin eater, who has fumbled the bag on a Victoria's Secret model, 3 kids. I hope she takes you for everything. I swear to God, I hope she takes you for everything. And a lot of y'all like may not care about the situation, but I do, because I've been cheated on, and it is the worst pain. Like, it's the worst fucking pain. Like, it just fucks you up mentally. It has your whole mindset just completely skewed. It's something that you live with for years trying to get over, and like when you get in a relationship with somebody else, that's hard for them too, because you're constantly questioning them. Like, it's like a lot, and to do it at this level, she's going to have long-term, like, probably relationship trauma due to a situation like this. You're here with a man with whom you've birthed 3 kids for. 3. And he's out here gallivanting around, not giving a fuck, yet making to the public seem like, oh, I adore you, I love you, you're so beautiful, all this, that, and the other. But behind the closed doors, you're messaging people and popping up in people's fucking DMs. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and there's no excuse for it. And I feel strongly because, like I said, it's happened to me, and it's happened to a lot of women, and it's just, I know it goes both sides, but I'm talking about this situation. It happens to a lot of women. And it really fucks you up. It really, really does. And I feel like, anyway, we're going to get into this. So the new development is that there are not just one woman. It's not just one woman who's come out now since Sumner has released her video. It is now, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch this shit. Just watch it.
Of Adam Levine's accusers as of September 20th. There are 4.
That
and
was
this is
just
within 24
yesterday.
hours. So the first one was Sumner Stroh. Then there was Allison Rosef. Then the third one was Marika. I don't know her last name. And the fourth one is his former yoga instructor. Zabel. I'm sorry. Please forgive my pronunciation. Okay, I've compiled
so
all
not
4
only were you
Adam Levine's
fucking
accusers.
around with multiple women, trying to name one of your women, trying to name your child one of the women with whom you were fucking around with. Like, there is layers to this fucking shit, y'all. There's layers to this shit. And I think that, like, a lot of mistakes, and I know a mistake that I made, is that sometimes, like, they make it so hard, and you're like, you've been in this for a long time, and especially in her situation, she has 3 kids, and you make the mistake of staying and like being like, oh, we'll work it out, and this and another, blah blah blah. And I can say for myself, that's something that I kind of regretted. I should have just let the shit go and moved on when in that moment, because I could have saved myself and, you know, my boyfriend so much fucking drama that just didn't need to happen, because I was not ready at all. And I should have just took the time to be to me. And quite honestly, when someone cheats on you like that, like, I understand when you're young, you're 16, boyfriend, girlfriend, like, whatever. But when you're married and stuff like that, it's just like, I feel like there's no coming back from that. Like, I can't even look at you the same. I can't trust you. It's just, like, it's a wrap. It's fucking done. But, like, I know that there are people who have gone through it, and they've been married 25 plus years, and they've gone through the ups and downs, you know what they say, and they're better for it. But, like, I just feel like, God forbid, I don't ever want to go through that shit again. If it were to happen to me again, I would leave the first time. Like, done, like, because you don't respect me, and on this level, it's just so fucked. It's so fucked. So let's see what Adam has to say for himself. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Ugh. So now, despite 5, 6 women now coming out about this man popping up in their DMs, this is what Adam has to say for himself. And really, at the end of the day, it is up to his wife, Bahidi, to forgive him and decide what it is she wants to do. She has 3 little kids, this, that, and another. I don't know what I'd do in this situation, so I'm not judging her either way. It's her decision. But Adam this is what he has to say. A lot is being said about me right now, and I want to clear the air. Yeah, a lot is being said. The tea has runneth over. The Maroon 5 frontman wrote in an IG story posted Tuesday, I used poor judgment in speaking with anyone other than my wife. Poor judgment. Like, you literally went on a page. Like, this is what I think about, like, when I think about cheating. You literally click on a picture. There's so many steps in which you could fucking stop. You go on a picture. You go to a profile. Okay? You click on message. Okay? You go and click the little bubble where you can type in some shit. Okay? You type in what it is your message is. Okay? And then, even at that point, you could pause and think, oh, I have a wife, 3 kids, this and another. Why am I doing this? But no, you went through all of those fucking steps and pressed send, but it was poor judgment. That is why, like, I will never, like, the person I am today, that is, like, something I cannot do. Like, I'm not going to accept, like, I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. So, poor judgment, wants to clear the air, blah, 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 bullshit. I used poor judgment in speaking to anyone other than my wife in any kind of flirtatious manner. I did not have an affair. Nonetheless, I crossed the line during a regrettable period in my life. So I guess having an affair is hooking up with someone, actual having sexual whatever. But DMing somebody is not an affair, although that's still cheating to me. But I guess in a relationship you kind of determine your own standards and what you're cool with and what you're not cool with. But to me, that's cheating. And if you're messaging other women, maybe you're developing like an emotional connection, which is like an emotional affair, although no parts fucking touched, but just as fucking bad. Like, I can't. So he crossed the line during a regrettable period in his life. Okay. At certain instances, it became inappropriate. He's taken proactive steps to remedy this with his family. Proactive steps to remedy. What the fuck does that even mean? Like, this is complete PR, like, crisis management. Let's put something together, send it out there while we deal with the shit in the background. I could not imagine being a celebrity and dealing with my life publicly like that. Like, it's what? Just what? So, blah, 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 blah. He feels like it was inappropriate, crossed the line, wasn't an affair. They will get through this together. My wife and my family is all I care about in this world. To be this naive and stupid enough to risk the only thing that truly matters to me was the greatest mistake. Again, I fucking hate that word in this terms I could ever make. I will never make it again. Why? Because you got caught? Is that why? You will never do it again? Why? Because you got caught and you know now if you ever were to reach out to somebody else in their fucking DMs, they're going to put you on blast again? Please. And we will get through it together. So that is what Adam has to say for himself. And I mean, I just think it's a really sad situation all the way around. My heart goes out to Bahiti, her kids, the family, and everything, because you're having to deal with, okay, what are next steps? What do we do now? Where do we go from here? Like, I don't know, y'all. I just couldn't do it. Not where I am now in my life. Like, I'm not, if I were to be cheated on, I'm not gonna do it. And I will never say, oh, my man will never. No, please. Please, please, please. And do I sound a little bitter? Possibly. But that's just because I've been through this shit and I think it's really fucked up. But before we get into Meghan, Harry being relieved to be going back to the US, they are home in Cali, it has been confirmed. I want to talk about like this documentary that has come out with the trial of Johnny and Amber, okay? And how we know that mainstream media is some fuck all bullshit. They take a story, they take a narrative, they spin it and flip it any way they see fit, even if it means fucking lying blatantly. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. They do not care. So this documentary is out, which is heavily, heavily biased towards the thing. And as we know, I really love to go on Jessica Krause in House and Habit, her IG stories and her Twitter. Like, she was reporting a lot of tea, especially with the the Amber Heard, sex parties, Elon Musk, and all that shit. So she was throwing out a lot of information. So she has like a cameo in this documentary, right? And this is just how they fucking do shit. And I'm just like, I wonder if she knew that this was how they spun it. Like, did she get a cut to see before to approve what it was? Or they, do you kind of just come, talk a lot, and then they just clip together whatever it is they want and then put it out there, and you just kind of have to be okay with it because you filmed that part of it and you signed whatever. So I'm really wondering what happened, but as we know, Jessica is not a fan of AH. She is not a fan of that. Like, she believes Johnny was a victim. So this is what her clip in the damn fucking documentary was. And if I were her, I would be fucking irate.
Detail oriented.
Hold up. Because especially, it's coming at her in her career-wise. And I'm sure she did not say this shit out of her mouth, and it was like clipped together in a way to make it the narrative that they wanted to make to fit this documentary and the storyline that they were going for. So here,
I don't really play by the same framework as a journalist. A traditional journalist is, very cautious in how the story's framed and super detail oriented and obsessively fact checking, which I don't always focus on. And
what?
It's really very simple. It's really just about gossip.
What?
I
Listen
don't really
to that
play by the
again.
same framework as a journalist.
How they took her words and clipped them together to make this.
How the story's framed and
talking about she doesn't
detail oriented and obsessively fact checking,
fuck?
which I don't always focus on. And it's really
saying that she doesn't fact check. She's not very detailed oriented. She does it's all just really gossip, and like she doesn't really focus on that all the details in the fact checking. We know that's not factual, and that's what they put out about her. That's what they did. That is what they fucking did. Ugh. Like, do not trust. Like, a lot of times, like, even like during the trial and stuff, people were saying don't talk to the media. Like, the people that are out there like trying to interview people who were like congregating and whatnot, don't talk to them, because you will sit up there and say one thing, next thing you know, you sit up and watch the news and they got you saying something fucking completely different, and then you're like, what the fuck? And you can't like even defend or say what it was that you actually wanted to say, because it's already been on this mass fucking platform. It's fucked. It's fucked. So I'm just like, this is fucking wild. Like, it's so not right. She said it was a lesson learned. She has supported him, so everybody who really has followed this thing knows the fucking truth, She said she was wrong to trust them. She thought because Ben and Camille were doing it that she could give them the benefit of the doubt, but unfortunately they edited and took some stuff out, what she was saying, and it is a lesson learned. So she knows how it looks, and it's a lesson learned to never fuck with these people again. And I went on her, her IG, and I didn't really see anything recent. So I'm just like, damn girl, I am sorry about that. Like, cause that's like career-wise, just coming at her like that. Like, ugh, God. But anyway, let's get into a little bit of Meghan, Harry, and royal family stuff, just because it's fascinating. It is fascinating. We know that Harry and Meghan are back home in California, IA, and I'm sure that they are so happy to be out. And this video, I have to find the clip, oh my god, of them getting in the car after it was all over, and you can just see all over their face, especially Harry's face, and the body language, that they are just exhausted, drained, just like, get me the fuck out of here. Get me out of here. Let me find it. Because that's the picture, but there was a video. Shoot. Let me find it. Hold on. Okay, so I found it. Let me see if this doesn't have any sound on it. Okay. So, you see Megan standing there, and first of all, the hat tilted to the side. The whole ensemble is absolutely fucking stunning. She crushed it. I think Kate crushed it too. Well, sorry, the Princess of Wales crushed it too. The car comes up, right? And they're standing there. People were making a lot of comments about how they weren't holding hands and this, that, and other, and they seemed kind of like very distant. So they get in the car. Watch Harry, okay? And watch Megan's face. He blows out like he's like, oh my god, that was a lot. And Megan looks like she's about to like break the fuck down, but she's trying to like just get through it so the cameras aren't there in her fucking face. But like, they look exhausted. They look fucking through. They look like, oh my god, I cannot get out of here fast enough. And that's just what I fucking see. And I believe it is because of all the fucking press, horrible press that they have gotten since they were back in England for 10 fucking days. You're having to be there with a family with whom you clearly don't like. They don't like you. There's all these rumors out in the press. You guys know they see it all. There's rumors about the Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, and Meghan Markle getting into some feud, and little girl Charlotte being bullied. So like, they never really even talked or like, you know, interacted from what I saw, although they rode to and from places in the same car. So I'm like, the tension must have been like a fucking brick wall in that car, because oh my god, like, do you speak, do you talk, is there like small talk and pleasantries, and like, what the fuck? And then you're having to do all of that, and you're around all the cameras who are watching your every fucking move. I feel like I would not even be able to take a breath. I don't even feel like I'd be able to take a deep breath in the presence of all the cameras and the way that they have come at her. And a lot of people say that it is warranted because, oh, you got up on Oprah and said all this shit, and now you're back here, so what do you expect? I've seen that everywhere. But it's like, at the end of the day, y'all, I don't understand the hate this woman gets. And really, it's just showing how fucking... People say it's not power, but like, it's something. It's intrigue. She has captured the minds and thoughts of millions of people who literally can't get her off their mind, talking all types of mad shit. I mean, it's something. Also, Sherry Papini is going back to jail. That woman who faked her own kidnapping. She was released. Well, obviously, if you don't know the story, found out it was a fucking lie. She was in cahoots with the boyfriend, this, that, and that, blah, blah, blah. And they were found out, they were tipped off and everything like that. So, boom, boom, boom. She says, oh yeah, I did it. Now she's going back to jail. So, she should be. Because what the fuck? All types of resources. But I think that Megan looked absolutely beautiful. I think Kate looked beautiful as well. People are also talking about this single tear that she shed. The single tear. And they're saying that it's fake as fuck. But I'm telling you, the girl is, it's all on point. Like, you cannot deny. It's a whole thing, you know? Like, ooh. Oh, this is a close-up of their faces when they got in the car. Look at Harry. He is just like, oh my god, what the fuck did we just go through? Megan is like, just make it down the street, just make it down the street, just make it down the street, and then you can let it go. Like, whoa. Whoa. Like, I could not be them. I could not be them. I'm trying to find that picture of Kate, because she did look pretty. Boom. So, Megan went really light on the jewelry and stuff, because, you know, even if she did show up with some jewels and shit, people would have a lot to say about that. But Kate went heavy on the jewels. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love the veil. She also went for the tilted hat. Love the earrings. I love it all. It's stunning. You can tell she did not want to be showed up. You could tell she did not want to be showed up because they always talk about Meghan and how beautiful Meghan is. And let's be real. Meghan and Harry get the fucking attention. Their names are in the headlines, and she did not want to be showed up by Meghan. And she fucking bought it. She fucking bought it. This is giving funeral realness. Like, look at the face. Don't fuck with me. I know I look good. And Meghan also looks exactly like that. Like, don't fuck with me. I know I look good. So it's just like these two are gonna be probably pitted against each other for the rest of their lives. It's just gonna be one of those feuds that are like, I don't even know. Like, my brain can't even think. Those, what are two female feuds that are always like feuding with each other? I can't even remember. But they're gonna be feuding with each other for the rest of their lives. I truly believe it. Like, there's no way you come back from this. There's no way. Like, I think that we've seen a lot, and people hate this, but I feel like we have seen a lot. They kind of proved, you know, Meghan was talking in the Oprah interview, like, you know, all this shit was happening, I wasn't getting help, like, blah, 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 and then, like, they go over there and are treated like complete shit, and people think that it's, like, super fucking warranted, and you can't say shit about it. These are the kids, little Charlotte. The Princess of Wales, Charlotte, little boy. It's them again. I mean, they all look great. Kate's heel is skinny. God damn, that's a skinny heel. That is a skinny heel. God damn. But yeah, so the queen has been buried. The queen has been buried. This is another picture of the singular tear. Oh shit. Where'd it go? Of Meghan. They caught it perfectly. She's beautiful. That hat was tilted so strong. The strongest of tilts. That's a bad hat. It's a bad hat. But she was very much more understated than Kate, which I find is interesting. But I honestly do think it's because if she wore a bunch of jewelry and shit, people would say stuff. People would for sure say stuff. So I don't know. Am I gonna watch this documentary? Should I take the time? They did say Ben and Camille were on there, but like, I don't know if I should watch this. I probably will, just because I'm nosy and like, what else am I doing? What else am I fucking doing? Oh, and they were also saying that there was like some pre-recorded, you know, podcast of archetypes, Meghan's podcast that she has, and they were trying to comb through to make sure nothing was like said bad about the queen or like anything disparaging or this, that, and the other. And it's like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. This is a picture of behind of Meghan's ensemble. That is an iconic pic. Beautiful. Beautiful. But yeah, you guys. Chris Bowsey's still being exposed. It's a lot. Twitter is absolutely mad. Absolutely mad. What's going on with Marilyn Manson? Prosecutors say more evidence needed before abuse charges can be brought against Marilyn Manson. Damn. I mean, if you ain't have shit after all this time, they keep fucking saying, you know, this is another Amber Heard situation with Evan Rachel Wood and all the other chicks. And they were supposed to, like, there was apparently a 1.5 year long investigation. If there isn't anything after that long, what the fuck? So, we'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens. But, I am gonna go eat dinner with Mr. Christian. We made a chicken spinach artichoke casserole. We like to take turns cooking like different things. Like we'll choose a day of the week. Like we'll go to the grocery store and then decide like what meal we're gonna make. And we'll typically do like a meal ourselves that we cook for each other, like, you know, cook for that household that's just us. And then we'll do a meal that we want to cook together, I guess. So, oh goodness. So Tuesday I made fish tacos, and then tonight he made the casserole. So then throughout the rest of the week we'll see what we're gonna make. But I'm kind of interested to see how it is, that little casserole is. But yeah, you guys, it's Wednesday. I work from home tomorrow, so I'm going to enjoy my night. Probably smoke another bowl, eat my little casserole, and tomorrow is a new day. So thank you guys so much if you've gotten to this point in the video. I appreciate you. You are awesome. I hope you are doing well in life. I hope good things are going towards you, even though these 6 fucking planets are in retrograde. Let me stop saying that and putting negativity out. Everything is gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. If I put out good energy, I'll get it back, right? Right? That's how it's supposed to work. Sometimes it feels like not so much, but alas, we will get through it. And I wish you guys a great night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in this crazy ass world. And I'll see you a little later. Bye.